guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ntonano, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So if you find yourself watching this video and you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do hit the subscribe button below. It is absolutely free, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. So today we're going to talk about like the difference between a career and a job. Basically, it's become evident to me that a lot of us use the word career interchangeably with job, right? But the two actually mean very different things for a lot of different people. So a lot of us, like when you think of a job, you sort of think, this is my career, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. But most likely than not, it's not what you're gonna do for the rest of your life, and it's probably not what your career is gonna be about. So before I actually even talk about my own opinion, let me just give you a definition of the word career, right? So from the business dictionary, right, a career is the progress and actions taken by a person throughout a lifetime, especially those related to the person's occupation. It's often composed of the jobs held, highlight jobs, right? Titles earned and the work accomplished over a long period of time. So basically, if you want to visualize this, what would happen is a job would be like, you know, when you're playing a video game and you own a Candy Crush, right? Candy Crush, we've all played Candy Crush. You know how Candy Crush works. The levels that you are on Candy Crush would be the job that you hold at a specific time in your life. So a job will be like the level that you're at, but then when you talk about your career, we're talking about the whole game of Candy Crush. Do you understand? So like what you do to earn money at that specific point in your life, that's a job. But the progress that you make in your life, the progress that you make in your occupation or in what you do, all the skills that you learn, all the experiences that you get, that is your career, right? So if you're somebody who is sort of in a position where you just deciding what you want to do, what you want to study, do you think this is going to be a career? Do you think this is just going to be a job? This video is definitely for you. But if you can also be in varsity and still not be sure where your career is going. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me tell you, I don't know exactly where I want to be in the future as yet. I'm still figuring out that, because for the whole of my high school, well, from the moment where I decided I want to do the CA thing, my end goal was to be a CASA basically, right? And I've just realized now that, you know what, I'm gonna reach that goal in 2 years time. What then? Like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Because all my life I've been studying, I've been putting in the effort, I've been doing everything to help me achieve the CASA thing, and now I'm gonna get it in like 2 years time. And then what? Like, what do I do with it after that? And then that's when I realized what I'm doing now is just a job. The CSA is just a title, but I still have the whole of my career that I have to do for the rest of my life, or I have to work on for the rest of my life. So it's so different from a job and a career. It's two different things. Job is what you do to get money at that specific time, and your career, is all the progress that you make to get to your goal basically. So it's all that build up that you work towards, all your, you know, your volunteer work, all the skills that you get, all the learnings, the trainings, and everything that you do basically. That is what's gonna build up your career. So if you're somebody who's still deciding what you want to do with your life, maybe you're in high school, maybe you're in varsity and you're already thinking about these things, I think it's a nice thing to consider that your career is something that you do for your whole life. You need to harness those skills over your lifetime, and you need to work on it throughout your life. You know what I mean? Like a career, it takes your whole life to develop. It takes content. It takes everything. Your whole life you're working on your career. But a job, I mean, I could work somewhere for a year and still quit. And I think I stand to be corrected, right? I stand to be corrected. This is just my own opinion, but I think This is why a lot of people quit their jobs, because that's exactly what it is. It's a job. I can leave it at any moment. It doesn't mean I'm abandoning my career, but I can leave my job. And I've seen like a lot of people on social media, a lot of influencers on YouTube, they quit their job to follow their passions. They quit their job to follow what they truly believe as their purpose, and basically planning out their career in that manner. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that if you are deciding what to be in life, your title doesn't determine your career. You know what I mean? Being an engineer, that could be a job. It doesn't have to be a career. You know, you can be a waitress while you're still in school. That's just a job. That's not your career. It doesn't define who you are, you know. So if you're deciding that, just consider that, and just look at it from that perspective, that you have your whole life to work on your career. You have your whole life to plan out how you want it to be, and you literally have your whole life to work on it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, that is the differences that I think there are between a job and a career. And yeah, a lot of us, when we think about what we're going to do for the rest of our lives, we're thinking about job. I mean, what if you get bored in your job? Are you going to stay there just because you think that's your career? You can always jump ship and start something new for yourself, which is going to be your career basically. We cannot talk about a job and a career and not talk about money. Like, no, it cannot happen. So basically, a job will earn you money for that specific time when you're doing it, but a career is sort of built up, you know. Like you can sort of earn a certain amount at your job, but over the lifetime of your career, over when you build up your skills and everything, the money goes higher and higher and higher. And I think it's important that every one of us, when deciding these things, should look at the money aspect, the financial part of it, because as much as you would love to do your passion, as much as we would love to do whatever it is that we love, we also still need to maintain our lifestyles. We also still need to maintain, you know, the way we live, and we need to afford things and afford life, because it gets very expensive, right? So basically that's it. And remember that you do not have to decide right away. You know, you have time to decide on what your career is going to look like. You have time to decide on what you want to do with your life. It's not a do it now or it's over. No. I am a living example. I'm someone who just wanted to be a CSA, and now it's coming to an end. I'm gonna get that, and I don't know what to do with my life going next. Although I am reading and researching stuff to do. Don't get me wrong, like, do your research. I am researching on what I can do after this, but yeah, I still have like some 2 years nyana to go, so I still have a little bit of time to figure it out. I think that's what I was bringing to you guys today. If you found the video helpful, or you think maybe you've also thought about it and you thought, I don't know what the differences is, I don't know, let me know in the comment section below if you have anything to add. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video.